Why does 1 rep max not automatically increase your vertical jump? You cannot just go increase your squat max, even if it's by 50 pounds. It's a big increase. That does not automatically lead to a higher vertical jump. Everybody knows that. 99% of strength coaches know that. Now, there's still a lot of strength coaches and players that believe, well, it doesn't directly improve your vertical jump. We cannot say that improving your 1 rep max in an exercise, like a squat, automatically will potentially increase your vertical jump. It does not. There's 3 different components of how you could raise your 1 rep max back squat strength. Component number 1 are mechanisms and factors that have no influence on the vertical jump. Number 2, there are mechanisms that actually do translate over to a vertical jump. And then category number 3, there are factors, there are qualities that could potentially increase your 1 rep max that would actually compete with your vertical jump. All right, so let's go back to category number 1, factors that just don't matter. Nervous system factors early on, right? Neuromuscular coordination. I could take a kid who has never squatted. I could teach them the exercise. I could rep it out. We could go lightweight, high repetition, and really get them to control every inch on the way down and learn how to move under that bar, learn the technique, right? So those are neuromuscular gains. You're improving the skill of lifting a weight. That cannot transfer over to the vertical jump. If you improve this quality, you do squat more weight, but it does not translate to the vertical jump. So category number 2 is factors that will lead to squatting more weight that can transfer over to the vertical jump. Examples of these factors: the increased motor unit recruitment. Learn how to recruit more total muscle fibers, especially those higher threshold fibers. We're recruiting more of those fast twitch fibers. And later on, when I go do enough plyometrics and actual jump training, this is a quality that could potentially translate. Improved hypertrophy of the fast twitch muscle fibers. In theory, this could potentially translate over to a vertical jump. All of these qualities do have a threshold where we pass that threshold, and these same qualities that were in category number 2 translate over to category number 3, which is where it becomes counterproductive. If I drink water, it is good. It hydrates me. If I keep drinking water, I might start pushing some of the salt out of my cells. I'm pushing electrolytes out of the cells. I'm dehydrating myself. What was once really good for me is now bad for me. This is really everything in life. It is good to a certain point, and then you reach that threshold and it's no longer good. And I think heavy lifting is the same. I just want you guys to understand there's a lot of different mechanisms that at some point we reach a threshold of we're really crushing weights and we got our double body weight squat and we just keep going for a decade. And at some point, you can run into a lot of these areas where it actually decreases your vertical jump. And then the obvious one is the time and energy, adaptive energy. Like you only got so much energy that can go towards your jumping work, your dunking work, your basketball, your plyometrics, your agility stuff. Adaptive energy is like, yeah, I could get through the workout, but do I have enough energy to actually make an adaptation? It is understanding the topics of things like this. It's understanding the pros and the cons. Strength coaches looking at every topic and being able to dissect it and understand the pros and cons and be able to communicate the pros and cons with our athletes. I think that goes such a long way so that we can really get the most out of everything we do in the gym. Okay, so lifting is not bad. Lifting is not all good. It depends on the when and the where you're at.